Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is a good morning. It is a good afternoon. It is a good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is, of course, my Chelsea versus Liverpool Carabao Cup match review, which ended Chelsea 0, Liverpool 1. Which makes us now win our 10th League Cup trophy. Hopefully the first of many trophies this season in Jurgen's final farewell tour at Liverpool. Hopefully, and it's already got off to a good start. It's already got off to an amazing start, and against all the odds, the horrible luck we've been having with injuries, we still went on to win the trophy. Especially the horrible luck during the game as well. Through the Wayne Fothenberg injury, which we're going to start off with. Obviously, I've already spoke about the team news. I did a stream on it, and first 20 minutes, I thought it was nervy for the first 5 minutes. Then after that, I thought Liverpool had a dud 15 to 20 minute spell. 15 to 20 minute spell, and until the Wayne Fothenberg injury. It's a little hard for me. It's a little hard at best, in my opinion. I think Caicedo did slip, didn't he? He did slip, and unfortunately, his stud landed on Fothenberg's ankle, which means Fothenberg's going to be out for quite a while, you have to say. And and he had a boot during the separation on, didn't he? So he's definitely going to be out for a while, which is what we don't need, really, because also Endo, at the end of the separations, he came out of the stadium. He came out of the stadium with a boot on as well. I think Endo should be okay though, because he was more stiff, wasn't he? And he was limping in the separation, so it's what we don't need. But I think that probably gives away the line-up now against Southampton in the FA Cup. I think it has to be a youth team, in my opinion, against Southampton in the FA Cup. I don't think you can mix Salah, Sabosai, Nunez, because if you have the choice, what would you rather play for, the Premier League or the FA Cup? I think it's the Premier League for us Liverpool fans, isn't it? And but yeah, we just didn't need that Fothenberg injury at all. I think that's the 17th injury now, 17th KO now injury yet as well. And obviously Chelsea had a double disallowed through Raheem Sterling. That was another talking point from the game. At first, I thought he was on, to be honest, because from the replay we saw at first, it looked Jackson was on, but from a different replay, they showed a different replay, and Jackson was offside. I think it's by his arm and knee, wasn't it, that he was offside. So in the end, it was the right decision, but at first I thought he was on, and it was all written, wasn't it, for Raheem Sterling, wasn't it, starting to form a club. We had a chance through Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo's header hitting the post as well before half time as well. And when before Gakpo hit the post, Chelsea had their spell, didn't they? Had their spell as well. Second half then, we started the second half well, and another talking point, the Virgil van Dijk first goal was disallowed through a header, set piece. Good cross, good free kick in. Van Dijk left free with a header to make it 1-0. For me, it was 1-0 disallowed for me. I know they all said he can't block a player trying to defend, which was Endo. Endo apparently blocked the player, but I'm not being funny. It wasn't that much of a block, let's be real. He could have easily just one past him. One to the left of him or one to the right of him, but he decided to run straight into Endo. So I don't think it was much of a plot by Endo, let's be real. So I thought the door was one you to see out, and I thought the game should have been done in 90 minutes, to be honest with you. But saying that, if we would have scored, Chelsea might have equalised. So if that door would have been different, so you just never know. And straight after that, it gave Chelsea everything, didn't it? It gave Chelsea fans a boost. It gave Chelsea a boost. And they brought the big players on, didn't they? Madudute and Tutu, Modric, brought them all on. And they were the better team after that. They had chances. Dida hit the post. Terher made a world-class save in the first half through Cole Palmer. Terher, for me, I said in my match preview, didn't I? He has been poor, Terher, but he's back to his best now. He is back to his best, putting a world-class performance in goal. And for me, man in the match without a doubt. Terher kept us in the game. And that's what he's made of. Before this game, he has been poor, Terher, but he said it was a final and he stepped up to the occasion, didn't he? Stepped up to the occasion, and once again, he was a hero in the cup final against Chelsea to set the 2022 League Cup final as well. And yeah, Chelsea had chances, but I was shocked by Chelsea in extra time because we were there for the taking now. We brought the kids on, McConnell, Bobby Clark, Jaden Dan's on as well. A defeated Liverpool. We were a defeated Liverpool. A defeated team. And I was shocked by Chelsea sitting back in extra time and trying to hit us in the counter-attack. Pochettino, I'm saying it now, the biggest bottle job out there, Mauricio Pochettino, the biggest bottle job out there. Chelsea fans, Pochettino lost you that final. Simple as that. Because if you would have kept attacking us like you did at the end of the normal time in the second half, I think Chelsea would have beaten us, to be honest, in extra time. But I said in my match preview, didn't take the chances, did they? Chelsea didn't take the chances. I think Dada had another chance, didn't he? Before extra time where he was through on goal. And Terher, quick assistant by Terher, good save from Terher. And we do, and to be fair, we had confidence when Chelsea sat back. Dan's had a header, didn't he? The young lad. He had a header. Obviously, he should have headed it down, but that was a good chance. And Liverpool fans, it galvanised the youngsters. Liverpool galvanised the team because Liverpool fans knew what was happening. Seeing the youngsters on the pitch, stepping behind the lads, their IAAA chants. And he said to press the dot to Chelsea. And the longer the game went on, I was like, you know what? We might actually snatch this, you know. I actually think we might snatch this, even on penalties, because the pressure was mounting on Chelsea and Pochettino. The pressure was mounting on him. Pochettino be like, and this is an embarrassing defeat for Pochettino as we scored the winner with 2 minutes to go, 2/3 of Van Dijk. Obviously, it would have been Yims at Wembley. I was in my bedroom watching it. Absolute Yims, honestly. I was fucking jumping about. I was howling. You know when Towder does that howl in the studio, he's like, ho ho ho. Because I was getting ready to banter Chelsea fans. Honestly, it's already embarrassing. It was already embarrassing for Chelsea that it's been tough to extra time. But to use the final, they should be embarrassed. I think that's probably one of the most embarrassing defeats in their history, in my opinion. And this is probably one of our best wins in our history under Jurgen Klopp as well. One of our best trophy wins, in my opinion. With the defeated squad we had as well, and the defeated team we had. I said in the team news stream, advantage Chelsea. It was, and I did say Chelsea should be embarrassed if they don't win that cup final. And and they have been embarrassed. They have been embarrassed, and I can't believe it. I can't believe we won this trophy. I honestly can't believe it. But that's down to Chelsea, in my opinion, for sitting back in extra time. They should never be sitting back against kids, in my opinion. They should be done for the kill. But Jurgen, again, it was a difference in mindset in the dugout, wasn't it? Jurgen, world-class mindset, having that faith in the youngsters as well, in the youth. It's just like Jurgen just said, fuck it, let's put the kids on. Let's don't enjoy yourselves, no matter what. We are proud of you. And I am proud of them. I am proud of the kids that were out in that pitch. Kept the ball well. They did. They kept the ball well as well. And you will see them playing against Southampton in the FA Cup, to be honest. And obviously the wonderful celebrations at the end. I was holding back the tears. Watson, obviously in this picture, Watson Jurgen during the trophy celebrations. You just don't know. It could be the last trophy Jurgen wins. That's why I was holding back the tears. But it could be first of many this season, Jurgen's final tour. So Virgil van Dijk, the hero as well. Virgil van Dijk, the hero, the world-class defender. He is the legend. He's already a legend at Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk. And he's put his name in legend status with that performance yesterday, the cup final. So, Carabao Cup winners, unbelievable scenes. Carabao Cup winners. I can't believe it. I can't believe we won that trophy. Because I said advantage Chelsea when I saw the team news. Obviously, if it was Star, Nunes and Spotside win the squad, I would have expected us to win. But without them, I would say advantage Chelsea. They should win. But Chelsea bottled it. Simple as that. And you can't take the Spurs out of Pochettino, in my opinion. You just can't take the Spurs out of the man. So, I mean, the Pochettino curse, Harry Kane curse going on at Bayern Munich. To be fair, I don't think it's down to Harry Kane. I think it's down to Thomas Tuchel personally. But yeah, up the Reds, Carabao Cup winners, that's in there. Hopefully the first of many. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. Proud of the lads. And we move on to the FA Cup fifth round in Southampton. Join me there for my match preview for that. Take care, stay safe. So yeah, Carabao Cup winners, up the Reds. We are the champions, my friend.